So if you look at this political thing, it all boils down to money. Politically, people are motivated by money, usually, most of the times, not by ideology. They hide behind ideology, they hide behind emotions, when they use people's emotions. So, which means your emotion and your situation is a, is a, what word did I was looking for? It's a commodity. The fact that you are suffering masses, it's a commodity. But anyway, who am I talking to? Because the suffering masses are not listening to me, obviously. Obviously, they're not listening to me. Because we have not come as a world to accept that we are selfish human beings. Okay. This thing of saying us, we the people, there is no we the people. That is a lie. It's a fallacy. There's no we the people. It is said, it is perpetuated so that we can feel good about ourselves, so that those that actually benefit from we the people will actually get money, while the rest of we the people get nothing or close to nothing. Because you can go a long way telling people that we, and not say I. Because I does not sell, but if I say we, it sells. You see, if I tell you about what I want, you will say I'm arrogant, I'm so full of myself, and you wouldn't listen to me. But if I tell you about us, what we can do, we. Also, even you, when you're listening, you're not thinking of we, you're thinking of me, meaning you. You think of the you in the we. Okay. There's nothing wrong. It's not 100% wrong. Self-preservation and self-interest are part of our DNA. But we're also supposed to be intelligent beings to really do understand that uh, we should be loyal to the we. But it turns out that we are not loyal to the we are loyal to the me. That's not an answer to anything, it's a diagnosis of the situation. Okay, I'm not giving answers to social ills, but I'm just saying what I'm observing, that we are extremely selfish people. That is why the world is like this. It's not because of Barack Obama. It's not because of Donald Trump or Bill Gates. It's because of we. There are 7 billion people in the world. We're extremely selfish. Okay, we will do exactly the same thing that the corrupt leaders on top are doing. Had we been, had, if we were given the chance, okay, if we're given the chance to be global leaders or national leaders or whatever, we will do the same corruption that they do and not think twice about doing it. Because the reason why political people are fighting for that position is because they want to get there and steal and abuse that power. Okay, while it's using we are fighting for the people. Nonsense. You are not fighting for the people. Shut up. You are fighting for yourself. Okay. But you are afraid of saying I'm fighting for me, because if you say you are fighting for me, people will say you are arrogant, you are full of yourself, you're not a people-centered person. They want a people-centered person. Therefore, they will be fooled by the guy who knows how to speak the speak, to walk the walk of town, and say the things that the people want to hear. Then they love him and say, yeah, you must be our leader. So that is how then the masses get fooled. Because as I said, that the masses do not know exactly how to judge who must lead them. They judge someone according to the person who says what they want to hear, who might not necessarily deliver. And and we don't even uh, we as the majority, we are not invested in figuring out how we can move forward. I guess maybe coming to a realization that it's about me, not you, and you also do for you, not for me, and also understanding that when we live like that, we might actually be, we might actually end up telling each other the truth. And once we live in the truth, we live in the light. And when we live in the light, we might achieve true human progress. Because I think the lies that we tell ourselves are the reason why humanity is still in the doldrums of pain, suffering, disease, and all of those things. We haven't advanced as a species because we do not think in terms of species, because we have not been educated enough to think in terms of species, and we have not known what it means. We speak about it, but in reality, we act selfishly. Okay, just look around, whether it's in business or in church or it's everywhere. People are extremely selfish. Okay, people who put themselves first before the group that they belong to, even though they claim to love that group, whatever, whether it's a racial group or it's even in a group 6 in class, or whatever group it is, you will discover that people would sabotage that grouping for personal gain. Okay. Even though I know that my guys are gonna fall, this whole thing is gonna fall down. Look at a country. ESCOM is destroying the nation, but there's some people that are gonna benefit. They don't care. They do not care because this brain, he has not evolved. So I don't have a solution for this. Okay, this is just that these are questions that are there. These are observations. These are the problems that we have as humanity. I don't know how to solve them. Really, I actually do not. I do not know. I do not know. Because if you look in South Africa, the politics in the whole of Africa, it's about me and if I'm not gonna make money from helping you, to hell with you. That's the attitude. And it's about protecting what I have acquired from you, whoever you are. It doesn't matter. Okay. If playing, to my color and say my people, my black people, if it keeps away some supposed white people that I think I have competition, will hide behind my black people. If it's about the country that you are at and you are fighting against so-called foreigners, it's not really against foreigners, it's against the other people. It's just that you don't want, you want to fight. You see, for example, in this country right now, South Africa, where there's a lot of tensions between locals in South Africa and other black Africans. If you work in a company where there is 10 South Africans, there's 10 workers and all 10 of them are South African, you have got no problem with foreigners because you've got not even one to deal with. But if you work in a company where there's 5 South Africans and 5 foreigners, and they're looking to promote one, it could be you or the other guy is a foreigner, you are most likely to be vocal against anti-foreigners. Why? Because you actually want that foreigner that is competing against you to go so that you will win that position. It's not about you being anti-foreign, it's about personal gain. It's about, okay, what do I gain from it? Okay. If the boss was a foreigner, the one that was giving you that employment was a Zimbabwean, employed 10 South Africans, and then they say, yo, we are marching for all foreign businesses to close. You 10 South Africans are going to march and say, no, 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 no. There's nothing wrong with the foreigners. You see, you're not even defending foreigners, you're defending your job. Do you hear what I'm saying? So that's how it is. Okay, that's how people are like. That is the truth. I think we can build from the truth than building from lies. No, I do not know what we're gonna do about it, how we're gonna build, but let's be truthful about these things. Whether you support the ANC or the DA, it depends on who's giving you money. Okay. If you're a strong ANC supporter and the guy comes tell you that, bruh, come join DA, we'll give you a position or give you this and that, you're gonna earn 50,000 a month. Quickly, all of a sudden, you're now DA. Now even your what you call it, whatever logic has changed. You're now flowing with the DA people. You're not flowing with them because you really flow with them, but it's because they're giving you money. When they close the tap, you also change your mind. The truth is, we are running after money, okay, not the things that we say. Yes, those things they might matter to some degree, but when push comes to shove, when the testing comes, you will actually go for the money and not for the things that you are saying. You'll be proven to be a liar. You will be proven to be a self-righteous, selfish liar, okay, who has got no intention of helping us, but with what the intentions of helping you. I guess it would be best if we knew that truth and work from there. But when I look at the humanity, especially the humanity without Christ, they don't have the ability to admit their own weaknesses. I mean, it's hard even for men of God to admit their weaknesses. I've seen a lot of pastors who struggle with power, that want to be in power, to be respected so much that they cannot share that the microphone. It's hard. So generally, what I'm saying, we really do need the Holy Spirit. That's why I also don't have answers. These are the answers that are in the heart of God, that are in the mind and in the glory of God, not in the glory of a person. So we are a broken society because there is a calling in the universe for humanity to rise above its animalistic nature. So this nature that we are, this fleshly nature, is actually from our ancient ancestors. Because we're animalistic, we're not different from animals. We walk with feelings, like whatever I feel like doing is what I do. But for us to engage and become citizens of the universe, as we're trying to explore space now, we actually need to transcend beyond what the flesh in my body is seeking, but to seek what is going to be helpful for humanity, which is really something tough to battle with because we're naturally inclined to be animalistic instead of being these ascended beings of light. Okay, I know that sounds like new age, but it's what it is. I mean, even new age has got some truth in it, right? It's not like it's 100% wrong because they've got no Christ in him, no. So you do realize we don't even have to talk about the universe. Just talking about, will we invent new systems of governance, new technologies that can make our lives better as a whole? you do realize after some time that that will happen only if we work for all of us, not if we work for me. And for you to work for all of us, we have got to come to the threshing floor of confessing that no, I'm not interested in we, I'm interested in me. Therefore, now that I recognize my weakness, I'm going to try to work for we while being conscious of my own bias to be selfish and be cognizant of the glory in the future for all of us if I work for all of us than if I work for self. And recognize that there is a short-term gain for thinking for self, but in the eternal future, it's going to be a long-term loss for even the individual, me. So I like the experiment of life on earth. Okay, sorry for making this video too long. I think the experiment of earth it comes from God, and I do believe that we are souls that have been existing for a long time. We have been existing for maybe probably billions and billions of years, and after we die, we are yet going to experience another type of living for billions and billions of years, forever and ever, whatever forever is. So we are not new here on earth. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But what we are going to do here in this short space of time on earth has got a huge bearing in the eternal existence of our beings, because we are beings, all right? So I think that when we die, your actions are going to be seen by everybody. I think the judgment, so-called judgment day, I don't think we're going to see God, all right? I've realized that God is a very